I'm in search of conversation guests. If you are interested or know someone that might be interested, please contact me directly. Thank you.
I did an archaeological trip down to Peru for a summer and got to be involved in an excavation of a 2,000-year-old pre-Incan site that was actually a cult way up in the mountains of the Cordillera Blanca in Peru. So this is the summer after my freshman year. And
oh my goodness.
The professor that was one of the anthropology professors was like, hey, we need some volunteers. You just got to come out and dig in the ground for a few months. And then I'll pay for everything else. You get your plane ticket and accommodations paid for. So I was like, sweet, I'm in. So
oh, hell yeah.
Lima, and then, took this bus up to the middle of nowhere, little tiny town, way up. It was at I want to say 12,000 feet up in the mountains. So really high up in the Andes Mountains. And we got up there and it was this site that was partway excavated, and it was a cult where they would bring in people from all over the region to pay tribute to this cult. And what they would do is they'd bring shells and other presents up to this cult. They would present them, and then they go through this indoctrination ceremony where the cult leader would basically give them peyote, and they would put them in these underground tunnels, and they'd be tripping and hallucinating and walking through these underground tunnels. They would have water that would run through these passages and make a really loud noise, like a thundering noise. And they get to the end of the passageway, and there would be this idol representing the cult, and they'd use these coal mirrors to shine light down on it and highlight this idol, and they would see it and they'd fall down and they'd be like, wow, this is amazing. And that was kind of part of their indoctrination ceremony. So this is 2,000 years ago, and we were there digging in the ground. This is in 2001, I guess, summer. And we were down there and pulling up stuff out of the ground. And when I was there, the summer I was there, we pulled out these shell trumpets. So this is 12,000 feet up in the mountains. They have these conch shells that were carved with these intricate carvings that were brought as tribute to this cult. And we were, we digging in the ground, we pull these things out, and the head archaeologist would looked around, pulled this trumpet, this shell trumpet out of the ground, and was looking around saying, hey, does anybody know how to play the trumpet? And I played in a ska band in high school, right? So
yeah. We were in the 90s, our generation was ska music, right?
Right, exactly. We had not a punk at West Hill. We had a trumpet, we had saxophone, and so who knew that skill would totally translate. I would get to use it later. So this guy, he hands me Professor John Rick hands me the trumpet, and I get to actually play this 2,000-year-old trumpet.
Oh my goodness!
And now it's in the National Museum of Peru